Hey there, and welcome again to another daily dose of strength. Today it's all about the shoulders. If you want to have more of these videos, of these guided movement practices, then I recommend checking out my online course, 27 Days of Playing. You find it on my website, bumpedyboo.com. And now let's go. Okay, and then let's start by sitting. Sit on a chair or simply on the floor. And then start to circle your shoulders, both at the same time. Go forward, up and back. As you do this, see if you can leave your fingers and your hands relatively loose, so they are not kind of going with you. They just hang. So really isolate this movement from the rest of your body. Switch direction. Okay, and then release. And then only go with one shoulder. Change direction. And then switch sides. Okay, other shoulder. You can also close your eyes it might help to really sense the circle a little more. Okay, change direction. And release. Okay, and then can you do like the right shoulder goes forward, up and back, the left follows. So one after the other. And also don't miss the going down. Try to make it quite fluidly. Okay, and release. And then come into a tabletop position. From there, bend one elbow. Leave the other arm straight. And then bend the other elbow. And go on. Make sure that you're not leaning to one side with your upper body. So this can happen, that you kind of do this here, but that's not what we want. So you stay kind of neutral in your upper body. The head stays the same, gaze down. And what you can do is, like, for example, as I bend my right elbow, look to the left side. So you can kind of twist a little bit or turn, but you're not moving to one side. So it's basically the elbow kind of guides the movement and the elbow pulls the shoulder down. So this is the idea of it. And as you do this, you should feel a twist in your upper back. Little massage for the upper back. Okay, and then get back to neutral. Let's do this one again, but this time circling the shoulders. So right shoulder goes first, like so. The left arm in this case stays straight. This time my right elbow is super soft, so it's not doing much. It's coming from my shoulder. And the right elbow just gives me space to do the movement. So it's basically the same as when sitting, doing this. The same it is here. Change sides. Okay, and then alternate right and left, right and left. And then let's make the gap, so the change, a little smaller, so it's kind of a fluid action. Something like this. Let's go, let's try. As you do it, again, keep in mind that you're not tilting to one side. So your head and your spine kind of stays facing forward. Imagine there is a string attached to the crown of your head, kind of keeping you in place. It's not this. Okay, so stay in center. Allow your elbows to bend, to really go back. Not to the side, back. And release. Shake it off. Okay, and then from there, let's do this again. If you feel like you want to give it like more spice, then you can lift up your knees just a little bit. Okay, or you keep on doing what you did before. If this is too tough yet and you feel like, wow, coordination, then you can go one circle, other circle. One, other. And then from time to time it will get softer and smoother. Okay, and then let's go back into a tabletop position. From there, lift one hand off. One arm is straight, so the one that is supporting you. So the shoulders are on one height. And then sink down in your chest and push yourself out again. Do this a few rounds. Switch. So then in your tabletop, lift your knees off the ground, slightly higher. Lift one hand off and then tilt your hips to the side of your supporting arm. Okay, the knees to the other side. And then from there, can you push yourself back and up? You can bend your right elbow, or the elbow that's of the supporting arm, and really push the rib cage up, 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 up. And then switch sides. So at first, neutral tabletop, lift your knees off, other arm up, bring your hips to the supporting arm side, knees to the other, and then push yourself away from your hand. And then your rib cage is the highest point here. You can even bend the elbow a little bit of the supporting arm. And go back. For a moment, come to sitting. And then lift your arms up, bend your arms, like so. And push your elbows forward. But your arms or your hands kind of pulling back. So it's something from the side like this. Without lifting your chest up. So it's only elbows, hands go back. Now you should feel that this muscle here on the side is activating. This is actually what we want in this exercise as well. So pushing the elbows forward, hands back, and then feel your shoulder blades floating down. Okay? And then with this sensation, with this imprint, go down again, hands down, lift your knees, hips to one side, knees to the other, and then push. You can even also push the elbow to the side of the knees. Other side. And then switch between sides a few times. Okay, and relax. And then from there, come to sitting. And then bring your arms back. Try to leave your chest upright, your upper body upright. Okay, so you're not leaning forward. Stay upright, arms back. And then bend your elbows. Lift your elbows up. Bring your fingers down, elbows up. Down, up, down, up, without moving from your upper body. Okay, and release. Nice. I hope your shoulders feel great. So mine do. They feel strong. Yeah, so keep on practicing, keep on strengthening your body, and have a great day.